for whatever reason, my parents, who were not super restrictive around what I could watch, but for some reason there was like an energy around the show that was like, this is the devil's music.
Hey, pod people, welcome back to Feed Drops, the podcast about podcasts. I'm your host, Brian Colburn. Today, we're diving headfirst into an episode from the Prestige TV podcast. If you've ever shouted, "No!" at the TV, debated who's better, Lisa or Bart, or wondered why The Simpsons still matters, this one's for you. In this episode, hosts Sean Fennessey, Alan Siegel, Charles Holmes, and Mina Kims come together for a Simpsons draft. Yep, a full-on fantasy-style showdown. They're picking their favorite episodes, characters, and moments, all in honor of Alan's new book, Stupid TV, Be More Funny. It's a celebration of the golden era of Springfield, filled with nostalgia, hot takes, and a lot of laughs. All right, let's roll into our 10-point breakdown. The Feed Drops scoreboard that tells us where this episode shines and where it might leave a donut or two uneaten. Audio quality, 8.5. The sound is polished and well leveled. Everyone comes through clearly. No weird dips or mic bleed. Professional all the way. Clarity, 8.0. With 4 hosts all jumping into the draft, things can get a little rapid fire. It's mostly easy to follow, but if you're not already deep into Simpsons lore, a few references might fly past faster than Bart on a skateboard. Content quality, 9.0. The meat of this episode is juicy. They're not just rattling off favorites, they're analyzing characters, arcs, cultural impact, and why The Simpsons mattered then and still hits now. Plus, Alan's book adds some real depth to the whole thing. Pacing, 8.0. This is a draft episode, so it moves quickly, which is a plus. But with multiple hosts and categories, it occasionally edges into chaotic. Still, the format keeps the energy up and the boredom down. Tone and delivery, 8.8. Everyone's bringing their A game here. The tone is casual but passionate. You feel like you're at a bar with 4 really smart friends who all grew up quoting The Simpsons. No one dominates, and everyone's voice brings something unique. Editing and post-production, 8.2. The edits are clean and transitions smooth, which is impressive considering how many voices are in play. There aren't many bells and whistles, but the tightness of the edit deserves props. Sound design, 7.5. If there's one area that felt a little flat, it's this. We didn't get any Simpsons sound bites or scene clips, which could have added a layer of nostalgic punch. That said, they probably played it safe with copyright. Totally fair. Engagement and entertainment, 9.1. This is just plain fun. I found myself laughing out loud and nodding in agreement more than once. It's the kind of episode that makes you want to hit pause, rewatch old episodes, and then dive right back in. Host and guest dynamics, 9.3. Here's where the episode really sings. There's a great chemistry, no awkwardness, and the balance between insight and comedy is pitch perfect. It's clear these folks love The Simpsons and enjoy riffing with each other. Audience appropriateness, 9.0. If you love The Simpsons, even just a little, this episode's for you. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual couch surfer, it hits the sweet spot of informative and entertaining. Final score, 8.4. That's a strong feed drop pick, polished, insightful, and fun as hell. This episode nails what makes the Prestige TV podcast great. Smart conversation wrapped in fun. It doesn't just recap The Simpsons, it honors it. Whether you're a die-hard fan or haven't watched since the 90s, there's something here for you. If you're the type to quote Homer at parties or just love thoughtful pop culture banter, this is your jam. Also perfect for listeners who enjoy shows like The Ringerverse, Pop Culture Happy Hour, or The Watch. If you haven't already subscribed to the Prestige TV podcast, episodes drop weekly, and they cover everything from House of the Dragon to The Bear. And hey, if you're a podcaster and want your show reviewed here on Feed Drops, submit your episode. We're always on the hunt for standout listens. That's it for this episode of Feed Drops. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep loving podcasts.